First foremost, I want no further conflict with him.
You tell him from me that he can live or he can die.
Vincent, will you shut up?
Did you know that Al Pacino, one of Hollywood's greatest legends, is still acting in his 80s but not by choice? After losing $50 million and facing unexpected fatherhood at 83, he's now forced to take roles he hates just to survive. How did the man who gave us The Godfather and Scarface end up here? In this video, we dive into the untold story of Pacino's life today, his financial struggles, shocking personal choices, and the dark truths he now faces. From career highs to heartbreaking lows, here's why Hollywood's most iconic actor is now its loneliest. Stay tuned, because this story is wilder than any movie he's ever starred in. Alfredo James Pacino was born on April 25, 1940, in East Harlem, New York City. His parents, Rosa Girardi and Salvatore Pacino, were Sicilian immigrants chasing the American dream. However, their marriage crumbled early on, and when Pacino was just 2 years old, his father left for California. His mother, with the help of his grandparents, raised him alone in the South Bronx. Money was always tight, and his father's absence left a wound that never truly healed. But one thing provided solace: cinema. His mother, a lover of film, often took him to the theater, unknowingly planting the seed of a passion that would define his life. Growing up in the Bronx during the 1940s and 1950s was challenging, and Pacino had a rebellious streak. By 9, he was smoking and drinking. By 13, he was experimenting with marijuana. He was uninterested in school, frequently got into fights, and constantly broke the rules. Expelled from multiple institutions, he eventually enrolled in the High School of Performing Arts. It seemed like the perfect fit, but his time there was short-lived. At 17, after a heated argument with his mother about his future, Pacino dropped out. With no diploma and no stable job, he drifted through life, associating with friends who were equally lost and reckless. Some turned to drugs, and 3 of his closest friends, Cliffy, Bruce, and Pie, overdosed. Pacino could have suffered the same fate, but one thing saved him: acting. In 1962, Pacino's life took a devastating turn. At just 22, he lost his mother to depression and illness. A year later, his grandfather, the only father figure he had known, also passed away. In less than a year, the 2 most important people in his life were gone. It was the darkest period of his life. In his memoir, Sonny Boy, he wrote, "If I am lucky enough, perhaps I'll reunite with my mother there. All I want is the chance to walk up to her and simply say, 'Hey Ma, see what happened to me?'" With nothing left to lose, Pacino threw himself into acting. To pay for his training at HB Studio, he took odd jobs as a janitor, busboy, and messenger. He was so broke that he often slept on friends' couches, in theaters, and sometimes even on the streets. Pacino's fortunes changed in 1968 when he starred in The Indian Wants the Bronx, an off-Broadway play that showcased his raw talent. His portrayal of Murph, a violent yet deeply human troublemaker, earned him the Obie Award for Best Actor. More importantly, it caught the attention of talent manager Martin Bregman. Seeing something special in Pacino, Bregman became his mentor, guiding him toward roles that would define his career. Without Bregman, Pacino admitted, his rise to fame might never have happened. In 1969, Pacino made his Broadway debut in Does a Tiger Wear a Necktie?, a play about addiction and redemption. His portrayal of Bickham, a troubled young addict, was so powerful that, despite the play closing after just 39 performances, it launched his career. At 29, he won the Tony Award for Best Featured Actor in a Play. The industry had finally taken notice. Then came The Godfather. Today, Al Pacino's performance as Michael Corleone in The Godfather is legendary. But in 1972, his casting nearly derailed the film. Paramount Pictures wanted a bankable star: Jack Nicholson, Warren Beatty, Robert Redford, or Ryan O'Neal. Pacino, with only 1 film credit and a strong theater background, was an unknown. He was deemed too short, too obscure, and too unconventional. But director Francis Ford Coppola believed in him. The studio resisted Pacino as Michael Corleone, even testing James Caan for the role. A compromise was reached. Pacino stayed as Michael, but Khan played Sonny. Still skeptical, the studio needed proof. Coppola quickly filmed the restaurant assassination scene, and once executives saw it, their doubts vanished. Pacino wasn't just good, he was mesmerizing. His performance earned an Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actor, though many felt he deserved Best Actor. In protest, he boycotted the ceremony. The Godfather grossed over $250 million on a $6 million budget, won Best Picture, and cemented Pacino's legacy. Following this success, he delivered powerhouse performances in Serpico, 1973, and Dog Day Afternoon, 1975. In Serpico, he immersed himself in the real-life role of an NYPD officer exposing corruption, earning another Oscar nomination and critical acclaim. Then came Scarface, 1983, a film that would become a cultural phenomenon. His portrayal of Tony Montana was so committed that he suffered burns on his hands during filming. While critics initially slammed Scarface for its extreme violence and language, it found its audience and grossed $66 million worldwide. Over time, it became one of the greatest gangster films ever made, with lines like "Say hello to my little friend" cemented in pop culture. Despite multiple Oscar nominations, Pacino didn't win until Scent of a Woman, 1992. His portrayal of Lieutenant Colum Frank Slade, a blind and bitter Army veteran, finally earned him the Academy Award for Best Actor. To prepare, Pacino wore opaque contact lenses that completely blocked his vision. The film's most iconic moment, the tango scene, became a perfect metaphor for his character, damaged yet full of life. Though he never married, Pacino has had multiple relationships and became a father at 83. He has continued working, though financial troubles forced him to take roles he disliked. Despite his success, he often speaks of loneliness, haunted by loss and past regrets. Hollywood's greatest actor now finds himself its loneliest. Al Pacino's story is one of resilience, risk-taking, and unforgettable performances. He fought to be seen, redefined acting, and left an indelible mark on cinema. His legacy, like his characters, will never be forgotten. Thanks for watching.